All right, good morning and welcome to day 16 of Vlogsmas. So it's 7:10 in the morning on Saturday, and we're in the Corvette. So that means we're heading up to the track. So going up to VIR for Racing for Heroes. You get on track, you get I think five or so paced laps. So there is a safety car that's out, that's controlling the speed that everyone's going. I did it last year. It's not fast, so I'm not putting on the Carbotech track pads or like the XP 10s and 8s. I'm not putting those on. I'm not putting on the wide wheels and tires, the sticky tires. There's zero need. Um, yeah, my guess would be probably at like a 330, 320 lap time, and probably limited to like 80 mile an hour on the straights. So, anyways, we'll go up. We'll have some fun. We'll see some pretty cars. But it is cold. It is very cold. Car says it's 31 degrees right now. That's cold, especially because while we're driving on track, both windows will have to be down. Maybe they'll make an exception because we're not going fast. We're not racing. We're not at a full actual track event. It's just a charity slow cruise. Hopefully, we can have the windows up, but if not, it's going to be cold. It's still under 30 degrees here. The sun hasn't quite started to warm things up yet. Anyways, so signed in, got everything that we need done. So now I'm going to go ahead and get items from inside my car out, set it on the ground. I'm trying to park somewhere a little bit different, just because I don't really trust these people here. People aren't they're not all race car teams or drivers enthusiasts. Like on a traditional track day, where everyone has their stuff that's next to their parking spot. So I don't really trust my stuff to not walk away. All right, so we're sitting in kind of the staging area before false grid. So there'll be a handful of different cars behind me and to the side. In the next few minutes, we're gonna get released. We're gonna head up to the false grid, and then we'll go ahead and get our safety briefing and then go on track. And again, I keep saying it, but it's really more just to remind myself that this is a fun, brisk paced, not fast session. Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh, all right. So finishing out or on the back straight on our second lap. Yeah, got a McLaren something in front of me, then a Mercedes AMG GTE, GTC, GT something.
Alright, so I now have noticed that I had my lapel or lavalier mic on my seatbelt while driving, and the noise canceling on that did a fantastic job about canceling out any of the noise from my car. So can't hear anything with my engine or anything else unless I hit some of the rumbles or gators on turn exit or the apex. Anyway, so I'll try to narrate through some of these items and continue on and see where we get to. So we're on the front straight here. We have BMW M5. I don't know which generation it is, but is our pace car, and then we have the AMG behind it, and then McLaren something, and then stock power, stock most things, C6 Corvette. Coming out of turn one, I still don't really know the best way for me to take this turn 2 semi-turn complex. So when I am at full speed, then I end up running out of gear, and then I would have to shift into fourth to continue accelerating, but then before I come into turn 3, I need to brake and downshift again, so it's just, I don't really know the best way for me to take that. Anyways, coming out of 5B right now, coming out of the snake, and coming in towards the uphill S section. So bridge straight, for this HPDE style thing, there's really no need to take any of the curbs on this uphill S. For doing anything at actual pace, then yeah, you need to hit the curbs to straighten the line out, but we're going slow enough that it doesn't really matter. I think I was going probably 80, 85 up the S's. And coming into Oak Tree, the double apex turn that I historically have not gotten right. And, well, not terrible, but not great. And look what the horsepower of a McLaren can do. It just drives away from me and then gets back on the brakes because it could. Skipping forward a bit, and again, here's turn 1 again. Barely hear the other cars, but you definitely can't hear my car. Again, concrete patch, turn in. And here I actually had a little bit of a brake fade. Right front wheel started to feel a little bit glazed in that braking zone at turn 4. Nope, I lied. That's that's in the next couple clips. Sorry about that. But that whole turn complex where it's a pretty sharp turn to the left, it's actually one of my favorite turns on the track. It's relatively lower speed, but it can set you up for such great success. Again, turn 10, high commitment, high speed, almost blind, no reference point turn. I've done it once at like 88, 90 mile an hour, and it terrified me, but it really clicked like how early I need to actually turn in. Again, coming onto the back straight now. Yep, McLarens have a lot of horsepower compared to 2007 stock Corvette. Just skip the whole back straight and just going into the top of the roller coaster right now. We turn left, we turn right, all our downshifts are done, and now we can get back into power. We could get back into power. This little section right here is really hard because you need to stay to the right and turn in late. So like call it the back half, back third of that curb is where we need to actually to make contact and turn. All right, this is approaching to the area where I actually have a brake issue. And again, these are stock brake pads. Stock replacement brake pads. They're not stock, but stock replacement. So I go to the brakes real late here, and they started sliding to the outside. That's why I'm in the middle of the track here instead of keeping track left.
All right, well, I chose not to put the track pads in the car. That was a mistake. I just felt them glaze a little bit coming into turn 4, so I'm going to try to just hold some speed, but dial it back a little bit. Alright, there's Checker. So, yeah, these brake pads that are just street replacement, basically, I found where their limits were, and I wasn't really even pushing hard at all.
So, interesting to know. All right, so just finished up our session. We're here in the pits, about to come off track, letting the ride-alongs go. So actually some prepped cars. But yeah, it was fun. All in all, definitely worth the $25 for the donation. I can honestly say we were at faster pace than I thought we were going to be, which is good, it's cool. But yeah, I honestly probably could have had the track pads in for the pace that we were going. Oh. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the stuff back in the car, get some water, try to film a little bit at the top of the roller coaster coming off the back straight, just to get a couple I guess B-roll type videos of some cars coming down from speed to probably 50. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the car loaded back up and get ready to head out. All right, so we're at I guess the top of the roller coaster after the braking zone and turn in from the back street. So as you can see, got some elevation change. We got a couple corners all in pretty rapid succession. Your braking zone's the other side of that fence. You'll go ahead and turn in to the left, get all your braking done, get your downshifts done, and then start to come into this downhill section where if you have the grip and you have the confidence, it's a lot of fun. It took me a while to get some amount of confidence. I'm nowhere near fast enough or fast, period. But coming down this section, being able to catch the apex, start to track out wide, letting the car run wide to use all the track while keeping your speed up or accelerating, then continue going down the hill towards Hog Pen, which is at the very bottom of that hill. And that's going to get you onto the front straight. All right, so that's a wrap on today. I'm not gonna try to get anything from the uphill S's at this speed. No one's gonna take any of the curbs, so not gonna be as interesting to see. Yeah. Anyways, this section up here, I didn't know that there were grandstands. Makes perfect sense. But yeah, I think it's my new favorite spot to watch some of the track and watch some of the drivers. So I definitely have to come up this way when there's a race weekend or a time trial weekend or something like that. Looks like a lot of fun.